It was the year 1913 in London, when the multimillionaire entrepreneur Sebastian Foster died, leaving an orphan girl, Jane, who inherited the fortune of her father, leaving her with his business partner, Mr. Carter, and the butler, Geoffrey, that has been his family's butler since Jane was a little girl. At the funeral is the young Jane with the butler, and is approached by former partner of her late father, George, with his son Logan.
Good afternoon. I'm so sorry for your loss, Miss Jade. I still remember when your father and I were very close friends, and my son and you were sharing a lot as good friends.
I'm so sorry, Miss Foster. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's my husband. Thank you for coming.
I have to say that your father was one of my best friends.
I'm so sorry again.
Yes, thank you very much.
Around the funeral place, Detective Joseph King was investigating the case of Mr. Foster's death.
Accept my condolences, Miss Jade. I am Joseph Kane, the detective in charge of your father's case.
I didn't like to hear what happened to my father.
Well, that I am investigating that. So I'd like to ask you some questions. It is possible.
Well, better you come to my house in Keniston tomorrow to talk on today's novels.
Well, I'll tell you tomorrow, Miss. So sorry.
The next day, early in the morning, Inspector Kane arrives to talk to Miss Jade.
Oh, good morning, Inspector King. We were waiting for you here. Have a seat.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Would you like a cup of tea?
Of course, please. Thanks. Well, we are investigating the case to know more, so I would like to know which were the closest friend of Mr. Foster.
Well, I think his closest friend was his father, Mr. Carter.
Only Mr. Carter?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No, that I remember, sir.
Well, thank you very much for the information. I gotta go.
Don't, mister. I'll show you the way.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
That same day in the afternoon, George and his son Logan arrived to the mansion.
Jeffrey.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Carter.
Good afternoon, Jeffrey.
Good afternoon.
Hello. How do you do? What is bringing you around?
Hello, certainly we came to see how the inheritance documents are in hand.
Well, I know about the papers, but I don't have them. Jeffrey is in charge, so I'm gonna leave you alone in terms of. Excuse me.
So you're the one in charge?
Yes, sir. Certainly. I have the papers that you want to see.
May I see them, please?
Of course. Here they are. Don't you still finish, sir?
I have just finished. Please, could you open the door for me?
Of course, sir. Don't worry. Anyway, I have to open it for anyone.
Geoffrey takes George and Logan to the door, and they leave the mansion. George and his son Logan arrive at the office, where Mr. Foster and him used to work together. Sebastian and George share the company with their experience, and also they used to handle all his problems. But apparently now the company was drowned in debt.
What can I do? Apparently, all the money of the company Sebastian left it to that stupid girl. He didn't even consider the future of my company.
Dad, there must be some way to get some of that money for us.
But we have to be very careful. It looks like you'll have to approach her.
But what way? Without anyone knowing.
I don't know, you just can go and fool her into marrying or something like that. Just treat her well until she thinks that you're interested in her.
Yeah, I can approach her and then take everything from her.
A few days after that, Logan looks very attached to Miss J, but always keeping in mind the plan that he has done with his father, and looking for an opportunity to have the documents on his hands.
I had fun today, Logan. Thanks for being here for me.
No, Gabriel mentioned that's the least I could do for you.
Oh, finally, you're here. How was your day? Did you have a good time with Mr. Logan, Miss Jade?
It was wonderful. But excuse me, I don't feel well. I will take a nap.
We went for you.
Would you like some tea, Mr. Logan?
Yes, of course.
Take a seat and just give me a minute.
After a little distraction, Logan takes advantage and tries to look for the documents. But he didn't notice the presence of Geoffrey, and he starts feeling a little dizzy.
Oh, God.
Excuse me, Mr. Logan, but those documents are confidential.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it.
Oh, you're very attached to Miss Jade, right?
What? No, I just taking care of her.
So you think I haven't investigated about your father and the company debts?
What?
And his intentions to take everything away from Miss Jade?
What? Impossible.
Well, it is not as impossible as you want me to think. I mean, I already saw you looking for the documents, right?
Well, okay. Tom, I got it. But anyway, what can you do about it? You are a simple bot. You must be kept quiet and maybe I give you some of my money.
Oh, sir. I will always do everything I can for taking care of Miss Jade.
What?
And I think I'm doing my job very well because I already did it. I mean, a cup of tea takes away the worries and relaxes the body. I just hope you can live in this.
Logan collapses on the floor, and Geoffrey takes his body out of the mansion. When he's back in the mansion, Miss J wakes up and asks about Logan.
Geoffrey, where is Logan?
Oh, excuse me, my lady. He said he had to take care of some things.
Okay.
A few days later, Joseph Kane, the detective, arrives at George's office to give him the news about his son's death.
Detective, you're finally here. Come in, have a seat. Any news about my son?
Well, Mr. Carter, this is going to be difficult, very difficult to me. But I send my deepest condolences.
No way, it's impossible.
Yes.
He can't be dead.
But actually he is. So I want to ask you, did he have to do something or look desperate some days ago?
No, not that I remember, but I'm sure it had to be him.
Who?
That butler.
Which one?
The Foster family's butler. I'm sure he's guilty.
Calm down, Mr. Carter. First, we have to do the properties investigation.
You'll see. He's guilty. You have to arrest him.
Well, that's my job. I'm going to help you, Mr. Carter.
The detective goes to the mansion to interrogate Miss J.
Oh, good morning, Inspector Kane. Come in.
Good morning, Miss J. I bring you the terrible news of the death of your friend, Mr. Logan.
What? It cannot be.
It's not that, Miss J. I investigated the case and I found that it wasn't natural. It was obviously a murder.
Really? And who did it?
Well, we are investigating, but I have more proof for the guilty. So I come back when I have more information.
Don't worry, Mr. Foster. Everything's going to be fine.
Mr. Carter, still investigating on his own, trying to discover something else about his son's death and who had murdered him.
Who will have been? It had to be someone who discovered our plans.
Good morning, Mr. Carter.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
I sent my deepest condolences and know it's a different loss.
It was a really, really big distress. Today, I'm coming here today to talk about those documents and see them again. I know you have a copy of them, a copy of Jade's inheritance documents. I would like to see it too.
Of course, sir. Actually, I was already checking them. Come in and take a seat.
Thanks.
Here they are. Would you like a cup of tea, sir?
Yes, please. I really need to get relaxed.
Oh, you will be so relaxed. I promise. It's a very good tea. Just give me a minute. Excuse me, here's your tea, sir.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you look very interested in these documents.
Thanks, Jeffrey. Actually, I am. There are some things here that I have to understand.
Maybe getting relaxed with your tea could help you.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Now I'll go.
But sir, you cannot go. You have not still drink your tea, and it's so bad to refuse a cup of tea like this one I served you.
You're right. Sorry, all of the situation about Logan and Jade had me so stressful.
Oh, don't worry, sir. I understand. I know you should be feeling so bad this moment.
What the hell? Where's it, Jeffrey? I'm feeling so
Well, sir,
bad. Everything is so blurred.
I'll let you hear the same last words that your son. Before he dies, I told him that a cup of tea takes the worries away and relaxes the body. I hope you can live in this too.
I knew it has been you. You'll pay for what you did.
Yeah, because you tell it to someone from the other world.
He dies, and Geoffrey quickly takes his body away from the mansion again. 3 days have passed since Mr. Carter was murdered, and the people from his company called the police. Surprisingly, the police put Detective Joseph Kane in charge of the case. Joseph Kane discovered Mr. Carter's body, and it was so close to a white handkerchief with a symbol he knows that he has seen before. He immediately goes to the Foster's mansion with some police officers.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Kane.
Good morning, Miss Jade and Geoffrey. How are you?
Well, we're so good.
Well, I'm here. Can you give me a minute along with Miss Jade, please?
Of course, sir. Just let me take this off.
I know that you must hear about the death of Mr. Carter.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Actually, I found his body, and look what I also found.
What? It cannot be. That's my family symbol.
Yes, and the rear part that have a big mark on it.
Excuse me, sir. Would
No,
you like a cup of...
I know what. Anything for you, killer.
What?
That's it. That's the key. That's why the both tests seem to be so natural.
What are you talking about?
Well, lady, I know. I also discovered that Mr. Carter and Mr. Logan want to steal your money, lady.
And what could be that be related with me?
Easy that you discovered their plan and you decide to kill both. Man, you're guilty. You don't have to hide anymore.
Jeffrey, is that true?
Actually, it is.
Well, I'm going to take that
I
like a
just was
yes.
trying to protect you, Miss Jane. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to take that like a yes. Officers, please, take it away.
It's over.
If you want to learn English or any other language, there might be moments when you feel that there are some things you cannot do. Those moments are the perfect ones to put all your effort to reach all of your goals. The results will always be worth it. Thank you, TLC.